This movie is trying so hard to be bad that it is bad. It starts off where we see a dinosaur that looks eerie like an Indominus Rex from Jurassic World attacking a bunch of soldiers. Oh yeah, and it has a gun attached to its head. Jurassic Thunder.
But I like it. Did it just move? I mean, it does look pretty lifelike, huh?
Did they just improvise that because the guy can't actually stay still? Or they couldn't afford to get an actual mannequin and dress it up like this? Oh boy. So every single one of the characters in this movie you will find are mildly to severely annoying. But I do enjoy what they did here because no other movie does this. I guess it can explain away just the ludicrosity of this entire movie. Because you see, the movie is actually a comic story. Except that when it's done in live action, it looks horrid. They're like, well, we don't want to buy anything. And the ex-manager is like, you have to buy something. You can't just read it if you're going to be in the store. You have to buy it. And this guy just goes ahead and reads it to them because, you know, what the hell.
Do that?
That's Jim meant Tim, bro.
Oh, yeah?
God, this movie sucks. You'll notice that in this movie, everything is green screened. I think the actors were having fun with this because they know that the movie's ridiculous, so nothing makes sense. The dialogue that they use with the military personnel just does not sound like military personnel speak. People look serious, but then when they speak, they sound like... In this zombie story, movie, whatever, there are a bunch of zombies, yes, I already said it, that are infecting the entire country. The military tries to find a way to fix this. Then they catch this spy that's an ex-Russian spy, supposedly, and he's actually the one responsible for creating a bioweapon, which is the dinosaurs with the guns attached to their heads. See, these Russians are going to use it to help the United States to get rid of the zombie problem. Meanwhile, they're also trying to stop a warlord. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on here. It's just, to be honest, I was so bored halfway through, not even halfway through, but like a quarter way through, I was like, I don't even care what's going on right now.
Again, I will feed you to them myself.
It's not the right accent. Oh my god, look at the green screen when they're just standing still. I just can't ignore how so much of this doesn't make sense sometimes, but this is what they were shooting for, which is totally fine, because they were totally having fun with it if you couldn't tell from the opening of the movie.
Your weapons, they won't be very effective.
Who's that supposed to be, Gothic Dora?
We've equipped the biologic with 50 caliber long-range gun. Operator controlled for guaranteed target execution.
Now, it's funny that they came up with this because it's something eerily strange and similar to Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. They were planning on militarizing the dinosaurs anyway. Why does this guy look so freaking dumb? Okay, this guy, look, okay, you gotta admit, the acting's not all together there. He just looks like he's tweaking. But this guy? Okay, no words. Why'd they blow up our tanks? Because it's cool. All Russians must have glasses on. So creepy how that guy's looking straight at the camera. So, yeah, they're using the dinosaur, their dinosaur puppet, whatever. Ugh. Now, this is the part where the cringe just went all the way through the moist, supple roof for me. When they tried to do a representation, I guess, of Trump, it's just so freaking cringy. But they're doing it on purpose for the parody. But for some reason, every character that they do in this show just is so detestable. It makes me want to slap each and every one of them, which I guess is what they were going for.
You've already met with the Russians. Yuri, Boris, hello. Natasha.
Do you know them, Mr. President?
Who?
The Russians.
Where? I don't know what you're talking about.
Right here, sir.
What's your point, Colonel?
I can't. I can't. It's just so freaking dumb. But it gets worse. This guy's annoying because he created the dinosaurs and he acts like he's better than everybody. He's like, your stuff's not gonna work, guys. But, you know, usually guys on his level or his type of character, you're supposed to be rooting for these guys. He's basically the Owen Grady of this movie, but he's just so freaking annoying that I wish that he would get eaten by the dinosaurs.
And expect the virus not to spread. Sure, it looks pretty on the outside. Who doesn't like a cute, cuddly dinosaur running around? But eventually, your shit's gonna bite you in the ass.
I don't know if it's his face or his hair. I don't know what's going on with this character. It was just his mannerisms. It was just like, who is this fool? Can't really blame him though, because if we're talking about idiocracy here, he's the smartest stupid person in this movie. The warlord being in the movie, I don't really even understand why this is here. What is the point of having him here? Aside from scenes like this.
You insult my country and my people?
Take this.
You run a piece of flesh!
The doggy paddle. You can't undo that.
Oh, that's what they want. Oh!
You haven't seen this since the 80s.
Have anybody told you that the skin color of your face looked like baby?
This movie's so freaking dumb. But other than that, there's no reason for him to be in there. The only scene I liked out of this entire movie was the part where the dinosaur was stalking them.
Shh. Quiet. E.T.'s coming. Do not make a sound.
Okay, see? That's freaking creepy. If they had put some other music to it or something, this would have been a really creepy scene, but it gets even better because they actually utilize tension so well here. Don't really understand why the guy who's the right-hand man of the warlord is whispering constantly when a militarized dinosaur who is specifically engineered to kill people and find them is right beside them. Makes no sense. Check out the tension.
Perhaps he will leave.
Perhaps he'll eat you first since you won't shut the hell up. Wait a minute, hold on. Okay, wait. I'm seeing this for the second time. I don't think he has the gun on his head, and why does it look like the Tyrannosaurus Rex from Jurassic Park? It went from looking like the Indominus Rex, or a very bad version of it, to the Tyrannosaurus Rex from Jurassic Park. This shadow of this dinosaur looks nothing alike to the... Jesus Christ. But whatever. Look how they utilize this scene. Okay. When I saw this the first time, I was watching it on my Android phone, so I didn't realize that the eye was floating over the puppet. Like, they didn't even key it properly to make it line up. Look at it. It's moving, like, independently of... Oh, God. Okay, that's ruined for me. I'm gonna slap all these people. They find out later on in the story that the dinosaurs pose another problem because, you know, you can't have dinosaurs and not have anything wrong with them. So instead of it being the dinosaurs going around and killing people, which they are, the dinosaurs are actually spreading the diseases. Like, actually spreading the virus. Something in their bodies attracts the virus and also causes them to be carriers to further infect everyone else. Also, there are parts of this movie that just make no sense. You can tell where they put the overlay of the special effects, like that smoky thing. I can get that off of YouTube and put it on one of my videos. It's so obvious that it's something they put in the foreground or alpha channel or whatever. It just looks so silly. But at least they made the effort to try and create that ambiance of them coming down by the waterfall. Then they just do an entire segment of people falling out of the sky and landing from their parachutes, and I'm like, why? Why is it important? I feel like they just wanted to showcase that they could do this, and I will give them that they made a lot of cinematography choices that were actually pretty cool. It's just that it's so corny, and I think they know that it was corny. And you know, gotta give respect to these guys for playing up on it, because they know their movie's stupid. I'm pretty sure they know it's stupid. So they're like, you know what, instead of trying to look like idiots and having our movie do badly when we're trying to make it look good, let's just embrace how stupid it looks. Which is what most of these guys do. But when you embrace it, you have to really embrace it, because it's not one of those things where it's so bad that it's good. For me personally, it was bad. It was so bad it was bad. It was boring. I like this guy though, but they don't even help with the character development. Like, you have all these people around and you're like, okay, we're focusing on these people, but who are they supposed to be? Why should we care? This Deadpool looking guy with the mask, he was the mascot for the store when the movie started. And obviously, he's a character that is very important. They show a lot of him in the ending portions of the film, but yet we never know who he is or what the significance is of this character. We don't know, who is he? Why should I care? It's just strange. And I'm wondering to myself, is he sweating in his mask? Like, he's gotta be sweating. He's gotta have hot sweat saturating his face and his balls, and I'm like, dude, you know, you gotta give it to the military when they go out there and do stuff. No one thinks about that stuff. You're like, wow, so cool, they're soldiers, awesome. Do you know how long some of them have to go without having a nice cold shower? How many of them have jock itch and their balls are grinding together because of the stuff that that's not very comfortable at all. They can't do anything. You can't scratch your itch when you're trying to stay stealthy. Like, that's some serious sacrifice. Have you really sat down and think about what these soldiers have to go through?
And I'm working out of a basement. Do you see me complaining?
Why won't you move your camera back and let me see how basement-y your place is?
What is the point of these two stupid characters? The makeup is disgusting. Like, why couldn't you just do a regular president? Just somebody else. It's so overplayed to this point where it's like, okay, everyone's been doing this. It's not even funny. It's been done so much to death that it makes no sense for the creative choice of using the actual president. It's like low-hanging fruit at this point. This character is a freaking asshat. It's not even funny. It's just so totally cringe. Look at their environment. You're like, oh, he's on his basement. He's in a nice big mansion. Bitch, you're in a papier-mâché green screen background.
The doggy paddle, you can't undo that.
Oh, that's what that word is used for. Your butts!
Anyway, this crew's out here shooting zombies, and dinosaur comes and kills the zombies, and Jesus Christ. Look, its mouth is lopsided. Your puppet's mouth is lopsided. Something's wrong with the dinosaur. Don't know who she's supposed to be. Where's your gear? Where's your proper gear? Everyone else is geared up, and you're here looking like you're trying to shoot a photo shoot, bitch. Sorry. Idiot Mouth says that he has to destroy all of the dinosaurs, because if they don't, things are just gonna be worse.
That attracts the virus. The virus gets bigger and it spreads. Those of us who've actually gotten out of elementary school know that the Black Plague was spread by rats. What do you suppose is spreading the virus today?
Your goddamn face when you look at people. Stop. Look at his character's so annoying, and it's not even his fault. Everyone is annoying. Is that your mom behind you? That Jack Black's mom if she came out of rehab?
And to do that, well, you gotta think outside of the box.
I think they're kill something. I think I got it.
Oh my god. Now watch when he pulls his hand out what happens. This is how I can't help but look at these things. It's so annoying. It's not even funny. Like, it's just cringe.
Ooh, dino shit.
So he tastes it, but that's not the best part. Take a look at his face.
Ooh, dino shit.
You see the dirt on his face? That's not actually on his face. Why couldn't you actually just put dirt on his face? Look at how his hand moves through it. It's so dumb. Why could you just not put dirt on his face? Why did you have to green screen that? Like, I don't even understand why. I get the flies and your environment, but you can't put dirt on someone's face? Look at the wide angle. Check out the guy in the wide angle. Not him. Look at the guy. Look, see it moving? You see? Oh, now they put dirt on his face. Jesus Christ, this movie's so freaking dumb. But it's on the other side of his face now. Now it's all over his face. I don't even know. Even the snake is like, what the frick are we watching? The next part of the mission is to go and get rid of all the dinosaurs. As they're going on the mission, they find out that one of their men, the guy that was like, never go full zombie, and I guess he was trying to say never go full retard from, was it Tropic Thunder? He sees his friend who is now a zombie. But here's where it gets ridiculous. The big handsome guy is a zombie, right? He's full-fledged zombie now. But this is how zombies behave. They know martial arts. They know how to fight, or they're MMA fighters or whatever. The zombie knows how to block attacks and do counters. Look at what? The other guy's a zombie. Just let that sink in. Look at his movements. Look at are you freaking serious, my guy? Never occurs to the zombie to bite this guy, but, you know, whatever. Then, of course, the dinosaur comes in to save the day, but not actually a dinosaur, just the puppet of the dinosaur, because, you know, we use CGI when we need to, and then a lopsided puppet when we can't use a CGI. But I gotta give respect to the people who made this movie for at least trying to do the close-ups with a puppet. And an actual puppet that doesn't look like... Good times, good times. Anyways, the dinosaur comes over and sees the missile and decides that he's going to hit the missile because, you know, reasons.
Oh no! No!
Mind you, this guy was shielding his face because he thought that this missile was going to blow up because the dinosaur is hitting it. Dinosaur is still hitting it. You could have run away. Doesn't even make sense. They really overdid it on the special effects because that is not how that would happen. And those people who are running away, kudos to them for trying, but they're all dead. Anyway, that's all over and they've won. Your green screen, your feathering is done wrong. You need to fix the feathering on your green screen. Jesus Christ. Also, don't know why the dinosaur's design keeps changing. There are times when the dinosaur is walking away and it has a big stripe down the backside. There's like, look, its pieces are not even attached to its freaking body. You can see the eye floating and the horns floating. Like, it's... Really, bro? Okay. Now the president rides away on the dinosaur and you can see the stripe. Like, it's not the same dinosaur. It's just... This movie's so freaking dumb. Oh my god. But I will give them this. They have a badass ending. Music is actually not that bad. The outro is better than the entire movie was. Now take a look at the outro. Take a look at these dinosaurs. And I now realize that this is a chimera that we're looking at. These dinosaurs, they really are hybrids. Because the body of the dinosaur is completely different than the neck of the dinosaur and the eyes and other things. Take a look at their neck. Look at their bodies. Look at how the body moves and how everything flows as they are moving. Okay, did not need a close-up of whatever that is, but you see what I'm talking about. Okay, I think you get the idea of what kind of movie it is we've been watching. But you know what, to be fair, it looks like they had a lot of fun making it. It just bored me to tears after a while. But they tried, it was cute. Not my thing. It was more cringy to me. I didn't find myself laughing at any point in the movie. I know for some people this is like, yeah, this kicks ass, but not me. It's just horrible. I just feel like I wasted my time. If it had not been for Movie Monday, it would have been a colossal waste of my time. I want to like this character. I want to know more about this character, but I have no idea who he is or what his whole purpose was. I feel like they were trying to do a kind of Deadpool. Or this guy, the Carl Cronin guy from Hellboy. That's the vibe I got, but there was nothing else that developed from it. The movie was just all over the place. There was no rhyme, there was no reason, the dialogue didn't make sense for a lot of it. They weren't taking it seriously, all the guns had orange tips on them. So much stupidity that just honestly made me so annoyed. I wasn't having fun. They used the same clips over and over again for the dinosaurs moving. This was the same clip of the dinosaur walking as I just showed you before when I told you they look like chimeras because their body pieces are just all formed together like a freaking Frankenstein. I like the shaky camera movement to hide the fact that they're actually not going anywhere and the green screen is horribly bad.
Where'd everybody go? Hello?
But we can excuse all of that because it's based on a comic book story, and that's how they magically get away with everything. Movie sucked ass, but you know what? It wasn't the worst one that I've seen. I will give them a D+. Is a D+ an actual grade? Maybe it's not. I'm making it up. D+, maybe C- for the effort and for the entertainment value, because there's others that they just are really, really bad. It had a dinosaur in it, and it didn't look as bad as Velocipaster, but strangely enough, Velocipaster was way more entertaining than this was. There's something that Velocipaster got right that this didn't, and maybe it's because they went
Full retard.
anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Let us know what you thought about this. And if you want to go and watch it yourselves, you can rent it for $4 on YouTube. There you go. This has been Altiori. You ask, we answer.